Give me a second, you guys. Hey, Frederick. How are you? I'm making soup, and then I'm gonna make a chicken. Mia. I'm sorry, guys. That was loud. My daughter is playing Mario Kart, and she gets crazy. She played Mario Kart. So cut it down. I like to just mince it and add it in there. You get a little bit of chunks of ginger. I'm eating the soup. I'm on a raw vegan diet, so I'm not eating any of this. This is strictly for my kids because, like I said, it's getting cold. Don't want them to get sick from the weather change. So a good way to keep them healthy. Give them some delicious soup, right? Because no kids love medicine. They don't love medicine. What did I eat today? I had some soursop this morning. And did I have anything else? No, yesterday I had a smoothie, but today I didn't have a smoothie. I'm going to be eating a salad for dinner, but I'm making the kids' dinner first, which is a chickpea sandwich. So instead of like a tuna salad, it's a chickpea salad, and then some soup on the side. I'm making a lot of it, so they'll have it for the next couple days. And I'm just mincing the garlic to add to the soup. I probably can leave some of that out. Put about this much in the soup. Let me put that to the side. I'm gonna cut the onions. Hopefully I don't tear up doing this. Let's make it easier because I got ginger. Has ginger all over the onion. With this garlic and these onion skin, well, it's not worse than the garlic, but to remove. I'm gonna put a whole onion in the soup. Gotta wash my knife. This is an easy way for me. I just stack it together. Once you put it that way. Hold on, because I got like a big piece right here. I'm not a professional cutter, but this is the way I do it to make it easier. I actually lay it like this. It's an easy way for me to dice it the way I like it. Then the little pieces that are left, just cut it. Okay. Onion is cut. Add it to your soup. Smelling good, smelling good. Give me a second, you guys. Another onion. And throw this away. Some of this is going to be for the chickpea. That much is going to be for the chickpea. The rest of this is going to be. This is another way you can cut. Like you can just cut this way. It's pretty easy if you're not super cutter. Oh Lord. It came out. Okay, we got this. Okay, so go that way and then you dice it this way. Another way to do it. Yeah, there we go. This is for the soup. Put lots of onions in there. I'm making a soup. It's just a vegetable soup. Okay, that's good on onions. I'm vegan. I don't eat chicken. It's just all vegetables in this soup. Vegetable soup. No, I'm good for now. Okay, so we have, so far we cut the celery, carrots, potatoes, ginger, onions, and now we're gonna do the garlic, okay? A good amount of garlic in there. Listen, I'm not a pro at cutting garlic, so don't judge me. One second, you guys. Okay. Garlic, you gotta love it, huh? You love the flavor, but it takes some minutes to open this thing up. I don't like to use minced garlic from the store because it don't be as flavorful. When you're trying to make a real flavorful soup, You want to put everything nice and fresh. The good thing, all these are big. So they're going to come out pretty fast. Yeah, this is how I do it. I'm gonna have to look at like little hacks on how to get these garlic stuff. Jeez. It's okay. It could be worse, right? It's coming out. You just take. Well, these are the bigger garlic, so they're not as difficult than if they were like little small pieces. So that. Okay, we getting there. We getting there with this garlic. Promise everything's gonna be faster once we do this part right here. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got how many more? 5 more to go. Don't people like mash them and then supposedly they come out easier? Give me a second. Jeez. Come on, garlic, please. Okay, we'll do that one in a minute. Okay. I'll cut it off quick. Okay. Okay. That's the last one. Okay. Woo! It's all gone from my space. All right. I'm gonna cut all this garlic. All right. Hey Monique, how are you? Oh, hold on. Hold on a second, you guys. You missed my live? I didn't go live yesterday, and I went live the day before yesterday, eating some fruit. So I'm adding some garlic to the soup. Let me see if I have some sage and some thyme. Oh yeah, I think I do have some. Oh, I do. I have some sage. I don't have fresh thyme. I guess I ran out of it. I got some fresh. Oh, you haven't been online? I got some fresh sage. I'm just gonna drink some coconut water. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cut some of the sage. There's some bad pieces in here. Yeah, I'm still raw, but I'm cooking for my kids. Like, it's been cold in Florida, so so I'm gonna make some soup that's gonna last them like 2 or 3 days, maybe 4. So I'm making a big batch of soup, and then for dinner they're gonna have some chickpeas. They ate earlier, so I don't know, they're not super hungry. And yeah, usually I will cook earlier, and then this is 8 o'clock, but it's okay. This is just some fresh sage I'm gonna add to the soup. If your kids don't like medicine, what you do is give them some nutritionist soup. Put sage in it, ginger, garlic, all that good stuff. So obviously I'm not gonna use the stem. So I take the little leaves and I use the little leaves. I'm gonna save this one. So today was my first time trying this new streaming method on here using my camera. The sage is so fragrant. You know, the good thing about sage is that you can have it in your fridge and it doesn't get bad fast, because I had that for a while. Some of the leaves get black, but it's so fragrant, and I love to add it to my vegetable soup. You gotta try it if you haven't tried it. Adding some sage. I have not showed you guys. This is my first time actually making this soup on live. I haven't even made a video of how I make this soup. I'll have to make a video later on, but you guys get to see it live. That's a good thing. The only thing I don't have that is fresh is thyme. I wish I had some, but I have dry thyme and that will work. And you could always like heat it up tomorrow. Like if you're gonna have some soup the next day, you can always run to the store and grab some thyme and add it to your soup before you heat it up. Okay, so I'm gonna add that sage. Yeah, you have to try the sage. It's so fragrant and delicious. And adding the ginger. So far this is how it's looking. I'm gonna add some bell peppers in there too. So I had some bell peppers that I had opened already. We're gonna add these. I had used them. So we're gonna cut all these pieces. There's like a white piece right here in the middle. I love to remove that. I hate to add that to anything. So there we go. Oh. So I'm gonna give it another little rinse. Take it here. You guys ask me all the time, Johanny, when are you gonna be in the kitchen cooking? And I know like it's not an immediate like, hey, let me see the end of the results of everything, you know. So I just dice it. Just dice the bell peppers. Put it in your soup. I feel like the more it's nice and diced, the more flavor it has. It could start like melting in there with everything else, just giving it more flavor. Someone say, yeah, that looks like it's going to be good. Thank you. You just lit sage. I did that last night. I'm always burning sage. that white piece off. Okay, so I just like to go like that, and then I'm gonna dice it. Let's just do a little bit at a time. That sage is so fragrant. I feel like it's helping me because I'm like breathing it in. Grab these bell peppers. Oh my God, it smells so good, you guys. Look at that. Can you see that? Should I add the rest of that ginger? I added a lot of ginger. We're gonna put this. You know what? We're gonna add it. It's fine. The more ginger, the better. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse this off because I'm gonna cut some bell peppers for the chickpeas. Well, matter of fact, oh, I got another thing to cut actually. I actually have to cut some tomatoes. I'm just gonna wash them off. You just putting them in a bowl to wash them. I have a filter on my sink. What is it called? Let me see. What is it called? It's called Water Drop, and I have it on. It's for my cold water, so I wash my vegetables there. So this is the last thing I have to chop up for the soup, and then we could get the soup started. Get those little leaves off of there. Hey, Natasha. What am I cooking? I'm making soup. I'm making a soup and I'm making a chickpea salad for the kids. Then I'm going to make a salad for me. And then I'm also going to make a raspberry lemonade. And we're going to add ginger, mint, you know, everything I do. So you guys ask me all the time. You guys tell me, hey, Johanny, why you don't be in the kitchen? Why you don't think? But I see a lot of you guys are not even here. So I think you guys like my mukbangs better. But either way, for the people that do like me to be in the kitchen, and this is what I do. I'm just drinking some coconut water. Okay, some of this I'm going to use it on a salad. So I'm not going to use all of those tomatoes for the soup. I like the smaller ones for the salad, so we're going to get all the big ones out of here. All these little ones can go for the salad. We get the big ones. Yeah, I think that should be good. Maybe 2 more. Okay. And this is going to be for the salad. Oop. 1 second. You love the cooking scene? Give me a second, you guys, because something happened with one of my live streams. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Okay. Sorry about that. So these, I'm just going to cut them, dice them. I have a dicing machine, but sometimes, I don't know. When I make the soup, I don't use my dicing machine. I don't know why. Hold on 1 second. Before I add the vegetable broth, I like to cook it down. So I'll be cooking it down before I add the vegetable broth. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to read the chat. So far we cut celery, we cut red potatoes, red onions, garlic, ginger, sage, fresh sage is in here, bell peppers, and carrots. That's what we cut so far. And now we're cutting these tomatoes. It's crazy because I'm like inhaling all of this smell. You smell the garlic, the ginger, the sage. It's like all, I don't know, I just feel it like all in my chest. It smells amazing though. Last one. And we get the soup started. I like all the juices in there. Okay. So this thing is, look how it looks. Let me move this out of the way. This is how it looks. Okay, so we're just gonna put it on here and let it saute. Just let it saute down. I'm gonna add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook down. I'm gonna wash this. It's over now. No more tomatoes. Now we're gonna do the bell peppers for the chickpea salad. So instead of a tuna salad, I'm doing chickpea. My family is vegan, and so that's what we're gonna do. Let me get a green bell pepper. Really? I thought I had some more green bell peppers. I don't know why I thought I had more green bell peppers. And I added it all to the soup. I can't grab it now, but it's okay. We can just use we can use just red for the chickpea salad. Let me put this back. It's cooking down. We're gonna be adding tomato paste to the soup. Just a good amount, like maybe like 2 spoons, like 2 spoons of that. Put this back in the fridge. One thing about me, I don't like to waste. I know this is like a little bit in here, but I'll just add some vegetable broth to the spoon. Get that rest of that tomato paste in there. Yeah. Get all of that in there. I don't like to waste. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more vegetable broth to it. I like it to be on their like soupier, like more on the watery side when it comes to like vegetable soup. My lentil soup, I make it more like a stew. That's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna season it and then we're gonna cover it and let it just cook while we do the rest of the food. So we're gonna be adding onion powder, black pepper. We're gonna be adding adobo. I thought I had a garlic. Yeah, I got a garlic one. I got pink Himalayan salt. We're gonna add a little bit of cumin. A little bit of cumin to that. And cordon. Add some of that. I need my thyme right here. And should I add a little bit of paprika? Maybe I'll add a little bit, just a little bit of paprika. Okay. All right, so we're gonna just add adobo seasoning. Be generous because you are making a big thing of soup. Okay, I like to put a good amount in there. Yeah, let's put the whole bottle. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, you guys. But yeah, make sure you flavor that really well. It doesn't have any salt. It doesn't have any salt added. Oh, it does have a little bit of sea salt, but I add some more salt on top of that. I'm gonna add some black pepper. And I need some of this black pepper for the chickpeas. Actually, we're running out of black peppers. I have to get that tomorrow. Now add some garlic seasoning. You know, a good amount. Some people might think I'm heavy-handed when it comes to like really seasoning my food. But when you taste it, it'd be so perfect that you'd be like, you know how to season your food. It look away, but it's not that way, you know? Add some thyme. I'm gonna add a good amount because I didn't add fresh thyme in there. So I really want that thyme to be in there. So I like to add a good amount. I'm gonna add a little bit of this paprika. Just a little bit. Give it some color. I'm gonna add some of this cardam. Is that how you say it? Cordon. Add some of that. Just a little bit. Goes a long way. Okay. Add some of this cumin. It might look like I'm adding a lot, but it's really, I can see how much I'm putting in there. So that should be good. And then last but not least, make sure you add your salt. Stir it. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that adobo. Need that adobo to really like in there. Oh, so we actually did use all the bottom, but I do have like two more two more adobo in there. Okay. I'm just gonna let it cook. I like to put it like on medium. I'm always think there's like, yeah, I'm gonna put it on 5 right now, and then I'll turn it on lower once the vegetable broth is boiling a little bit. Now we're just gonna start on the chickpeas. Before I start on that, I'm gonna get this one here. No way. No way, Jose. Don't you hate that when you kind of like get your cabinet stuck because you got so much crap? You know what? I can't open it because it's stuck. So I'm gonna switch 2 of these garbanzo beans to the ones that are able to pull apart. So here we go. To these type of tops where you're able to easily open it, because I can't get my can opener. I can't get my can opener. I like to wash the top part of your can. Even though I'm gonna wash the chickpeas anyways, but okay. We're using canned chickpea. If you don't like cans, you can do something else. Okay. I'll put this to strain. I get the strain, and then I add water to really get all that gunkity gunk out of there. For the soup, I use carrots, celery, bell peppers, red onions, red potatoes, um, sage, garlic, ginger, and what else I use? Tomato paste, vegetable broth. I seasoned it up. Usually I use fresh thyme, but I don't have it. Okay. I'm just washing my chickpeas. You want to wash your chickpeas till they're like real clean. Where you can feel it and it doesn't feel like gooey stuff is on it. I'm using my food processor. You can mash them yourself, but And I make a lot of it, so it's easier to use the food processor. Okay. I need something to bring it over here. Okay. It's, that can wait. I'm gonna just cut the bell peppers to put them in here. I don't know why I thought I had more bell peppers, but it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Get that white piece out. I'll give it another little rinse. Okay. You guys can ask me questions if you like. I can see the comments. If I take a little minute, it's okay because I'm cutting this, so. But I will respond. Mm-hmm. I like that piece. It's the onions. Okay, that's for our chickpeas. I'm gonna use a fresh lime, a fresh lemon. It's just to release all the juices before you cut it and add it. Okay, yeah, it's nice and soft. Okay, I'm gonna put one whole lemon in here. Trying to make sure I don't get any seeds in there. There, all that juice. Okay. Now we're gonna do the chickpeas. I'm gonna do the chickpeas. Usually I like to add fresh dill into my chickpeas, but I don't have any fresh dill, so I'm gonna put dry dill in it. You guys wanna see me how I do it? Hold on. Let me move this real quick. Just like my space really clean. Okay. Got my food processor. Depending on how much I'm making, I'll do it in batches because I want it to be chopped up evenly. I don't press the on. I don't press this one. I press the pause, and I do it about 6 times. Well, you'll see. You'll see. I'll set up. Okay. All right. Okay. We're gonna do this batch first, and then we're gonna do the other batch. Okay. So you're gonna press it. You still want it to have texture. One more time. That should be good. And that's how it's looking. You want it to have texture because then it will turn into hummus, you guys. So please make sure you're using that pause button and not the on, because the on is just going to go and go and go. And that's not what you need. Remove this to get the rest of it out. And this chickpea salad can last you like 2 days if you make this much. Depending the size of your family. Because this will only last you 1 day if it's like maybe 4 of you guys. But if it's like, because I put 4 cans of chickpeas. So I think it's like 1 can of chickpea per person. It might be too much. That still might be too much. But it just depends on how much you eat. I'll do that last batch. Okay, that's good. Like this. No, this is good. This is good. There we go. Okay, put this away. Bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna just put an hour because I like to slow cook it for the soup. So if you don't know, if you're just coming in, I made a vegetable soup and that's gonna last. I made a lot of it, so it's gonna last it can last up to 2 to 4 days. And this is a chickpea salad that I'm making. It's a replacement for tuna. And so far we only add the vegetables, the lemon, and the chickpeas. We still have a lot to add to this. Okay. And I'm gonna show you what I do. I usually have green bell peppers to this. I didn't know I was running out of it and I used it all for the soup. But it's okay. It got bell peppers. It got red bell peppers, onions, celery in here. Yeah, so we got that much in here so far. And okay, I'm just gonna show you what I do. We're gonna be adding a little bit of maple syrup, some vegan mayonnaise. We'll be adding mustard and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and then we're gonna season it. Okay. So extra virgin olive oil. Okay, I just put it in this container, but it's a good job. Oops, not too much. Just a little bit. Okay. This maple syrup, you're gonna add like about, I'm gonna say like about 1 tablespoon, the most. Okay, that's good. About that much. Okay, we're gonna add some mustard. A good amount. Let me get a spoon. We're gonna add some vegan mayonnaise. This one is soy free. This is the one that I use. This one, this one, this one. Okay. I only have not so much in here. Let's see how much. I still have a little bit more in here, so we're gonna see what that consistency is like. I like to use a fork for this process. Yeah, that's more than enough on the mayonnaise. So I have this recipe on my page. So if you guys are interested on how to make this. This is just a live version of this. Okay. So that was the perfect amount of mayonnaise. I still have a little bit in here. And we're just gonna keep it like that. Sometimes I always gotta add like a little bit more mustard. That should be good. Okay. Let me get my seasoning. So we're gonna be using salt, onion powder, garlic powder. We got black pepper here. I have a little bit here, but I got more for this. So more. We're gonna be adding paprika. And none of these we're gonna add. So put these back in here. We're gonna get a new thing of adobo seasoning. Let me see if this one's open. Yep, this one's open. Adobo seasoning too. We got some black pepper over here. Yeah, some more black pepper. What else? Usually I add a little bit of turmeric, but I think I ran out of turmeric. Yeah, I think I ran out of turmeric. Usually I add a little bit of turmeric to it, but it's okay. We don't have any. I add a little bit of it anyways, but we're good with these seasonings. So I'm gonna put my adobo seasoning. It's a good amount. Some onion powder or onion granule. Get that onion really in there. Ooh, I'm gonna sneeze. One of my nose. A little bit of garlic. That's more than enough. This is some black pepper. I know I'm gonna add more. I just ran out of this one. Yeah, I'm gonna add a lot more than that. Paprika. Don't forget the paprika. Put a good amount of paprika in here. If you guys like wondering why I'm going so hard, it's because it takes a little bit for the paprika to come out. I'm gonna add some more black pepper. This thing takes a while. It only a little bit comes out, so you have to really be doing this for a while. Yeah, chickpea salad. So instead of tuna salad, is a chickpea salad. It's your replacement for tuna. The kids love them either in a wrap or with some sourdough bread. Either way, they love it. I know you guys probably think she's adding too much. I promise you, I can see the amount, and this thing, it's like it takes like 3 little pieces of. I'll add more if it need be. This is the pink Himalayan salt. You can add sea salt too, so you don't have pink Himalayan. I'm gonna have them taste it. My daughter will tell me if it needs more salt since I'm on a diet right now, on a raw vegan diet. And this is not, even though it looks raw, it's not considered raw because they cook it before they put it in the can. So it's not considered raw. The raw version will be you actually buying like a bag of raw chickpea and you putting it in a jar, adding some water, and put it in the fridge and let it sprout, and then you can eat it for raw vegans. I've done it before. It doesn't taste the same. You have to have the stomach for it. It doesn't taste the same, but it's pretty good to me. It's not bad. But if you want it to taste good, or if it's something you're not used to, then definitely do the canned chickpeas. Or you can cook the chickpeas yourself and rinse them until they cool down and then do the same process. And so this is how the chickpea looks. Chickpea sour. And they're delicious. I know it needs more black pepper because usually I see it when I think I'm gonna add some more black pepper. I can't even see it. It's like hidden in there. I'm gonna add some more. I'm telling you, it takes like I hate this thing. I have to buy some more black pepper tomorrow. Tell me, a little bit comes out. Do not buy this Simply Organic. It takes forever for it to give you a good amount. I know how to season my food without tasting it. I've been doing it for years. I don't know. I guess I've mastered that. I've always done it because I like to be as surprised as the person that's eating my food. I like to be like really tasting it and like, okay, this is my first time tasting it too. Not that I'm tasting it throughout while I'm cooking. Even though you're supposed to do that, you're supposed to taste it while you're cooking because you want to make sure the salt level and everything. But I've been doing it for years, so it works for me. But if you're new in the kitchen, do what you do. Do what's best for you. I know how to season my food without having to taste it, which it works for me for this raw vegan diet since I can't eat this stuff. And the good thing is my daughter's 7 and she knows how I cook. So she knows like the salt level. So if it's missing a little salt, they tell me. She can just add some more if she wants more of it. Yep. And that's how that looks. I'll keep this in here. Sorry, you guys, I'm here. Where's my other one? It's probably in the fridge. What I got in the fridge that got my... Oh, okay. They had 8 mashed potatoes the other day, and I still have some leftovers in the fridge. I'm gonna use some of this aluminum foil and just cover it. Soup is cooking. Chickpeas are done. This is how it's eaten. So while that's cooking, I'm going to make my salad. I'm gonna make my salad first, and then I'm gonna make the raspberry lemonade. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. If you can see, I have a lot of seasonings, guys. I have like all the seasonings in my cabinet. I cook with Cajun season. I got blackened season. I got curry. I got all type of stuff in here. Everything seasonings. Um, Ceylon cinnamon, nutmeg, all type of stuff. Okay, let's start on the salad. Okay. Now, I haven't washed anything to do with the salad. So I'm going to show you how everything I do. Everything I do. That way, if you guys can always come back to this video. The video will always be up. And see what I did when I wash my fruit and vegetables. I'm just washing my cutting board because I'm going to cut everything to the salad. Put the salad in there. Okay. So I usually buy the fresh romaine, not in this, but I went ahead and grabbed it from here. And this is I like to take it and still wash it, even though it says it's pre-washed and all that. I don't trust it, you guys. So I wash it myself. And I'll wash it. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut it. I have my little lettuce. Hey, Severe. Yeah, we in the kitchen today. I made some soup. Is cooking, and then I made a chickpea salad, and now I'm making a salad. Then I'm gonna make a raspberry lemonade. Show you guys how I make it. Okay, so you need one of these if you don't have one, because this is really gonna. Yeah, you see me. You get to see me make the salad. Okay. Now you guys remember, I don't use this white part, the end part. I like to throw that away. I wish I had two of these because it looks like it's gonna be basically nothing. Yeah, I made a vegetable soup. It has sage, red potatoes, red onions, tomatoes. What else did I add to it? Celery, carrots, ginger, garlic. So we're gonna put this in here to wash. I think I have some more lettuce. Let me see what I got in the fridge. I feel like this is a little bit of lettuce. Okay. Let me see if I have some other like lettuce. Oh, you guys, I forgot I had burdock. So this is burdock. It's not expensive whatsoever. This is the burdock root. Is this even good? It must have been in my fridge for a while. Let me see. I don't like how it's looking. But this is the burdock root. This one is bad. I guess it was in my fridge for a while. I'm just now seeing it. This is the burdock root. Let me see when it expired. Oh yeah. How I didn't? You know what? I put it in a cut in my fridge, and I didn't. And I was asking. I was literally looking to see if I had burdock the other day, and I didn't see it. Now I'm like seeing this burdock, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm not gonna do that again. Yeah, it just expired. It expired December 10th. But yeah, this is the burdock root that I buy at this grocery store called Food Town. Called Food Town. That's how it looks. Sometimes they sell the sticks that are not packaged in there like that. Let's see, you guys, if I have any. Oh yes, I do. I got some green leaf. I got some green leaf lettuce, you guys. Yay! I was like, dang, that's the only salad I got. Yeah, you guys tell me to be in the kitchen all the time, but get low views when I'm in the kitchen. So you guys like my mukbangs better. My trash is full, you guys, from everything I was putting in here. Let me put this in piece and then throw this trash out. This is the raw, uncut Johanny cooking. You hear me? You love the real? That's the first time you guys see me taking out the trash. Huh? Okay, that's better. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna wash this lettuce, by the way. Sometimes I like to cut it thinner. Yeah, just cut it the way you want to. Put it in here. Sometimes I have like brown pieces on the lettuce. I like to throw that out. Okay. So gonna hop in here. So you just go like this. If you don't have one of these, this is like the best to wash your lettuce. You'll see how the water will be. Do I have any spinach? No. So I'm doing a mukbang after. Um, what time is it? Probably not because it's getting later. It's already 9:30. I was gonna start earlier, but I'm trying this new thing. So I'm streaming on my camera, and it's my first time doing it. And there was like so many cords, and it's a lot. And that took probably a couple hours. So I really started cooking late. How long I've been on? Uh, I made a whole soup, and I chopped all that stuff on live. And I made the chickpea salad. So I've been on here for a while. Okay, so look at this. You know, I did rinse it before thing. Usually the water will be like green. So it's good. You Another thing you can do if you want to really get the water out, throw the water that was sitting there and then do this again without the water in there. And it's just gonna take the excess water. This is gonna bring it to the bottom. And I'll keep your lettuce nice and dry. You see? It's not much, but there was some water in there. So, and you see it's not dripping. So then that's when you put it in here. That these pieces like this, I usually throw it away. You guys know I love my salad like green. That romaine lettuce, I'm gonna throw that piece away. So you do that, and then you just mix. If you're gonna use two different lettuces, like I did, you mix that part. Um, okay, I got my cucumber. This thing is huge. Why they made this cucumber so big, or let it get this big? Okay. Sometimes this thing you can see it's hard to peel, and to not risk eating a piece of that, I just cut it and throw it away. Throw this part away, and then I'm gonna wash it. Just wash this part. And when I scrub, I like to scrub with one of these and just go like this. To really get it clean. I use this for literally just my vegetables and greens, my fruit. Use one of these and then just rinse it. And this is a big cucumber. I cut it in 4s. Sometimes I cut it in just halves and then I cut it like that. But this one is a really big one, so I'm cutting it in 4s. And you just put it like this. Just cut it. Some people cut the skin off, but I like to keep the skin because obviously the skin is healthy for you. So as long as you clean it really well, you'll be fine. Throw it on your salad. This piece can be cut in half. All right, so we got the cucumber. Now we're gonna cut. I got jalapenos. We're gonna wash them. Oh, before I do that, I got some strawberries, but I'm gonna put it on the salad. But I'm gonna let it soak with some baking soda before I add it to cut it and add it to the salad. So we should do that. Put it in the bowl. Do the rest of that. Add some water. Okay. Adding some water and then adding your baking soda. Adding my baking soda. A good amount. Let it soak for a little bit. You could kind of move it around and just let it sit. So I'm gonna let it sit right there. In the meantime, I already washed these. We're gonna cut the jalapenos. I take the middle piece out because those seeds get really hot. But if you like it hot, leave some of the seeds if you like. And just remove it. Really clean it. And I'll rinse them off once I remove most of the seeds. Sometimes I do it like this, where I go around and kind of go like this and then cut like this. I feel like this is kind of easier when I do this than cutting it in half. You see? Let's cut that in piece. Last one. Okay. Then I rinse it. I don't leave no seeds in it. Cause I don't like it too spicy on that. on a salad. I just like that little bit of that hint of spice. Okay. Now I gotta rinse this off because it has seeds in it. Let me move this out the way. Let me stir the soup. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. That soup is, you don't understand until you make it. It's so freaking good. Okay. So I kind of put them like that and then just cut them into pieces like this. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, you guys. Okay. You know what I love? That when I am like cooking, I'm using the stuff that I buy, it's not in the fridge just getting bad or anything like that. Like I bought these these jalapenos a while ago and look how good they look still. Because I bought like a whole pack of them. And yeah. So I couldn't use them all at once, but I've been using them. I think I bought them like last week. So they hold up, they don't get bad fast. And I bought them really, really fresh. So this is how, so far we got romaine lettuce, green leaf lettuce, cucumber, jalapeno. Now we're gonna add some onions to this. I just like to cut it in half. Cut this part. Move the skin. Sometimes, yeah, I really like all that skin off. Make sure you're removing the skin. You see the difference? But like this had 2 layers, 1 and 2. And sometimes you even got to take a 3rd layer out. So I go like that, and then I just cut it like this. Then take it and just spread it around. Spread it around. And that's what I did. Put the rest. Put lots of onion. Lots of onions in my salad. Okay. Now, if you didn't see what I did earlier, I already washed these tomatoes, so I add tomatoes to my salad. You missed it? You just have to go back. At least it will be on here, so you can just rewind it back. Add some. So far we added green leaf lettuce, romaine lettuce, cucumber, jalapenos, red onions. We add our tomatoes. Usually I will add some bell peppers too, but I used all of it. So after this, I add the strawberries, which they should be good now for me to add to the salad. So I'm gonna rinse it real quick. Oh, I forgot one thing. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna remove some of these tomatoes. Usually I add the carrots before I add the I add a lot of onions. Usually I add the carrots before I add the onions, but we're just gonna add the carrots on top of the onions. So I get the one that's already shredded, like this. Get some carrots and just spread it around. This is how I love my salad. And this is the same thing I do with the kale salad. I just add, instead of lettuce, I add kale. So that's about a good amount of carrots. We're gonna add the tomatoes back in here. Do like that. And then I have my strawberries here. I rinsed them already. Let me just take my strawberries, cut the pieces. Yeah, the soup smells so good. It smells so good. And then when I cut my strawberries, sometimes I cut it in half or sometimes I cut it in fourths. And that's what I do, just add it on there. Then when I serve it on a plate, I put the black walnuts, the hemps, and things like that. Usually I don't like to put the strawberries. Matter of fact, I'm not going to put the strawberries on here because I feel like the strawberries get bad when you put it back in the fridge because I'm not going to eat all of the salad today. So I'm just going to serve it on top of my bowl. And let me show you how I do it. So we're just going to serve it. Okay, so you kind of want to stick around to the one area of it so you can be able to transfer it over the same way. See what I mean? You can add some more lettuce on the bottom. You know? Bring the tomatoes to the top. The cucumbers. Okay, then you add the strawberries to the top. I'm gonna cut this one. This one's kind of looking weird. And then you could also add avocado to it. I had some avocado in the fridge. He says it's better than Olive Garden. Then I could save these strawberries for later. But this is how the salad looks. Put the salad over here. Now this is the one I'll be eating. I'll put these over here to the side. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I want to get the black walnuts. You can add black walnuts. You can add hemp seeds too to it. And sometimes what I do that you guys ask me all the time is sometimes I take an apple and cut a piece of the apple. Cut the skin off. When I tell you guys, oh, I added apples to it, this is what I do. Just cut it like this. Then I just dice it and just add it to my salad. Okay. You guys, I was gonna make the raspberry lemonade, but it's getting later and later, so I'm not gonna do it tonight. As much as I wanted to, I had everything right here. As much as I wanted to, I'm not gonna be able to do it tonight. It's just getting too late. The kids gotta eat. But I'm gonna show you how I make my salad real quick. I'll show you how I make my salad. I take a avocado. This one is not as ripe as I would want it to be, but it's okay. And I just cut it like this, and dice it as well. And take a spoon, scoop it out. It's not as ripe as I want it to be, but it's okay. Add your avocado to your salad. Okay. Another thing I like to add is dry cranberries. So we're gonna do that. I didn't add the black walnuts yet. It's okay. I'm about to add it. So then I add some dried cranberries in there. Ooh. Add some of these black walnuts in here. Super nutritious, the black walnuts. I'm gonna add a little bit of hemp seeds. A little bit of hemp seeds in here. Let me put this in the sink. Last but not least, I'm going to add the salad dressing. I have 2 salad dressing. I got 2 salad dressing, the one that I always make. I'm gonna have to make some very soon, but every time you're gonna use it, you're gonna, yeah, you can add pecans. You can add pecans too. Pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, yeah. So you mix it really, really good. Put a little bit more on the outer sides. Okay. And then we're gonna add a little bit of this other salad dressing. Let me clean this spoon. Okay. You know when your hand is slippery, you can't open it. Okay, there we go. So this one is a little thicker, so I only add like about, I just, scoop it around and mix it as I eat it. You can water this down with either water or like some lime juice. And that's how it's looking. The good thing about this avocado dressing, it lasts a while in the fridge. It lasts like about a week. I haven't used it later than a week because obviously, but I have some more. And I just made this maybe Thursday. So, and it's still nice and green. So, about a week. And you can add more things. I have pecans. I can add some pecans in here. I have these big old. When I tell you I have like a pantry, I have like a grocery store in my pantry. I have all these pecans, and I can take the pecans, but I like to if I do add pecans, I like to kind of just cut it. And add it to my salad. You said I got everything? And there you go. A delicious salad. I'm gonna serve my daughter's soup so you guys can see it. So this is the salad. Can you see? Are you guys able to see? Hold on. Let me wipe this down. I use so many paper towels. Okay, this is the salad. I'm gonna serve some of my daughter's soup. It's been cooking for the time that it needs to be cooking. Use one of these. Scoop it out. And this is the soup that I cooked. And another thing I'm gonna show you before I go. One more thing before I go. I'm gonna show you how I do my son's thing. This little wrap. So I use some sushi nori for the chickpea. And this is what I do for him because he doesn't like lettuce and all of that. My daughter will eat a sandwich, and I'll make it when she eats some of that soup. Oh, this is a little messed up, but here. So take the chickpea and just add it to the sushi nori. And I go like this. I fold it in, and he eats it like this. So he'll eat some of those. He probably eat 2. So I'm just gonna make him 2. And if he want more, I give him more. So okay. Roll it up and fold it at the bottom so he don't drop it. So he already knows to eat it like this. And got his little green plate. And that's what I do. And my daughter will eat a sandwich. So she will have like lettuce, tomato. Oh, actually, I don't have any more tomatoes. So she's going to just have lettuce. And well, she can cut some of the salad tomatoes and put it on her sandwich. Well, I can cut it for her. But yeah, that's what they're going to eat. And yeah, that's what I told you guys. I be cooking and making my salad. So I have some vegetable broth left. I'm going to put it in the fridge. I hope you enjoy this content and everything I did in the kitchen today. You guys can always go back into the video and check how to make this stuff, you know, how to make it. This is my first time making my vegetable soup on YouTube, period. I've never made it on here. I always make it, but I always forget to like make a video of making it. So I'm glad I was able to do this today. But this is my vegetable soup and it's so good. And don't forget to add that sage. It gives it lots of flavor. But yeah, this is all I made. And I hope you guys enjoy this video and this live. And thank you for all the support. And I'll see you guys next time, all right? Bye-bye. There was a breathing.